welcome to our first draft battles. We're going to start with Tier A and Piccolo versus Ash for the first game here. So week one, just getting into it. Everyone's finding their stride. This looks like it's going to be the Master League game. So Togekiss versus Mewtwo here. Not a great matchup for Piccolo. He's going to have to get out. He jumps out on the move. Catches the Psystrike here. So nice start. Let's see if there's a hard counter. Oh, the Mewtwo's staying in a bit. And then it's Landorus, so going to be a battle of the Rock Slides here. Melmetal gets its first one away. Of course, Rock Slide being nerfed now, so this battle might take a bit longer. Gets to his second here. Is Ash going to shield? We'll wait and find out. Yes, he does shield that one. So looking pretty good here after a bit of a nightmare start. That Mewtwo would have destroyed the Togekiss. Another Rock Slide gets away. Oh, and he's got to another one here. This will go close to KOing, but calls it that it won't. And he's got 1 HP there. Gets to the Rock Slide. And this will be getting the Landorus pretty low. So, not a bad switch there. Let's see what he decides to come in with here. He's going with the Palkia and probably trying to get the Dragon Breath down and succeeds. So what's going to come in now? Will it be the final mon? And it's Giratina. So not too bad here. Looking to get that Dragon Breath. Could almost double shield Dragon Breath all the way down here and have lots of energy for the Mewtwo. Throws the Ominous Wind. Gets baited there, but no boost, thank God. Goes back into the Mewtwo here. 2 Aqua Tails built up and ready to go. There goes the first one. There goes the second one. Now we'll have to wait and see what happens here, but looks like he's turned the tides here. That Togekiss in the back should be able to charm down the Mewtwo before it can get to another move after this. And with 1 shield and the Giratina out of energy, it should be able to take care of business here. In comes the Giratina. This will probably be Shadow Ball here, but the charm's already gone through. That's going to KO it after the move. Piccolo shields, and he grabs the win there. Alright, let's move into our second tier A game. Theta versus the Rock Telford. Let's see what this one has for us. 2 very equally talented trainers here, and it looks like we're back in Master League. We've got the Theta's famed Lugia that did in Cactus last season versus Giratina, but it's thrown the Ominous Wind and got a boost here. This is not good. Theta's going all in here and throwing the Aeroblast. Let's hope he doesn't shield, but he does. Yeah, he's going to protect that Giratina now that it's got the boost. Now, will this be the Shadow Ball? Another Ominous Wind here. Doesn't get a second boost, but it's already looking really bad for Theta here. This Ominous Wind will probably KO. And all he can do here is hope that... Oh, it's got another boost. This is game over. Poor Theta. I feel for him. RNG is just not with him this time. Gets a bit of lag there too, but... this Giratina is on steroids now, ×2. He uses his last shield there. This Shadow Ball is going to KO for sure. And as we saw, Theta's got a Metagross in the back here. 1 Ominous Wind is going to KO this for sure. Not much he could do. The Giratinas sweep the whole team. I'm sure next time these guys play, he'll be keen to perhaps settle the score without the boosts. Alright, we're into the next game. Antag versus Cactus. Let's see what these two have got to dish up for us. Alright, looks like we could be in Ultra League here. So we've got Gengar versus Toxie on the lead. That's horrible for Antag, but he's staying in here. Probably wants to get a few Mud Bombs away, but this first Shadow Punch is going through, and Cactus can pretty much just shield once here and probably Shadow Claw all the way down. We'll see if he gets to it in time. Yeah, no, oh, he tried to, but look, worth the shield here, and just to keep with this amount of energy that Gengar's got, he's going to get the shield back for sure. So let's see, Empoleon comes in. So look, the game's still in the balance here. Throwing the Shadow Punch. Oh, he's gone the Shadow Ball, but Antag's called it there nicely, and he'll probably look to Waterfall down here. I don't think he'll shield this move. He'll know it's the Shadow Punch. So game's in the balance here, but... oh, he gets to another Shadow Punch. He's probably going to have to shield this. This Gengar's put in some serious work. But it's got energy and shields are down. So Cactus goes into Gyarados. Unfortunately there's not much you could do with the energy Antag. So he's swapped into Togekiss. And old Reggie Rock in the back here has got some serious play with it. This Stone Age will almost KO. The only tricky bit here is he can't lock on down, so let's see what he decides to do. He's going to get a bit of extra energy, and perfectly timed there. Antag throws, probably flamethrower, not very effective. He will throw the Stone Edge here. Doesn't need to hit any bubbles. It's going to KO for sure. And that Empoleon's... Oh, he's going to look to farm down. Probably had to throw his energy there. Unfortunately, Stone Edge is resisted, but it's so low it should KO. But good game. So, after the first round of draft, Piccolo still hasn't lost yet. He's picked up the wins, but Antag and Ash both picked up a bonus point with wins against Epic, but he's still sitting in second on 12. We've got Ash and Telford and Theta sort of bringing up the rear at the moment, but still looking good. All right, let's move into Tier B. We've got Sally Bra versus Eddie to start with here, going into this game. Let's see what tier we're in here. It looks like we've got a Swampert versus a Charizard to start proceedings. So I'd say this is Ultra League. That Dragon Breath Zard is putting some pressure on, but Swampert, these Hydro Cannons are super effective, almost KO in one hit here. So it'd be really interesting to see how this plays out. Gets to the second Hydro. Dragon Breath's coming through, and it's a Dragon Claw. Sally's played that one well there. Should get the second shield here. So just see what... No, Eddie's decided he can get to another Dragon Claw before dying, and it's a good call there. So Sally's going to shield here. I reckon she'll probably look to Mudshot down if she can, and does. And that's set her up for the next Mon to come in. But it's Giratina here, so she's had to swap out. And unfortunately, it's into Drifblim. So these two are doing super effective to each other. But the Giratina's probably got the upper hand here. Throws the Ominous Wind. Oh, and just like Telford, it's got the boost. So, look, she'll probably knock it down a peg here with the Icy Wind. But when it gets the boost, its defense and attack get upped by 2 points. So, yeah, this thing's basically going to be unstoppable here. He's gone the overkill with the Shadow Ball. Ominous Wind would have been enough, but it's not going to matter here. Even this Articuno, which is normally a really great response to Giratina, isn't going to be able to do enough here. This Shadow Ball is going to come through in a minute. It'll still probably do 2/3, even though it's now been pretty much debuffed back to the level it was. But its defense is still high, so it's going to cause some trouble. It might be able to get to an Ominous Wind here. Does outpace the Articuno. Really unfortunate. It would have been a great little game here, but RNG's played its part again. Has to throw the Hydro here. But Eddie's got this comfortably taken care of as he just comes in. Oh, and so close there. If she'd had a bit more health, could have got there for the Earthquake. But Sally Bra versus Jack Narch in another game here. I think we're in Master League for this one. We've got a Groudon versus Articuno here. So, look, pretty interesting. Both of them can do super effective. Obviously, Fire Punch is super effective, but Sally's tried to catch the Icy Wind there, and pretty much does on the Dialga. So, great response. Jack Narch has decided to stay in here. Not such a bad idea, particularly if he doesn't have a hard counter to the Dialga, because these Icy Winds coming through, that Dragon Breath's not doing a great deal now. This will do super effective, but it's double debuff now, and as you can see, doesn't KO, and he should be able to get to another Icy Wind here. He's not going to be able to farm down, so he just throws, and Sally's decided to shield this one. Triple debuff now, and probably not going to get to a move, so see what happens. Nah, unfortunately a bad shield there. What's she going to come in with here? This looks game overish to me. We've got a Water Dragon versus 2 Fire types here, so she's going Hell for Leather and going the Earthquake straight up here. Her only bet is he doesn't shield this, and he does, so he's done really well there. And we should see the Aquatail coming through any time now. I'm not sure what he's doing. It looks like he's going for a very aggressive farm down, but another Earthquake coming through, and he's made the correct play to shield there, but he's still trying to... Okay, so the Aquatail's coming through now. He should have a ton of energy. He's gone Draco. I don't think he's got Aquatail. I reckon he's forgot the TM there. He'll get that sort of for next game. But it's now the tables have turned. This Ho-Oh probably shield here, but these moves, Medium Ash and Earthquake, are both resisted by the Ho-Oh. So She can look to farm up some energy with Incinerate here. Is she going to go the full farm down? Looks like she is. This is only going to be medial mash too, so definitely going to have plenty of health here. She's going to need to get to back-to-back moves against this Palkia though. But look, she's thrown the Brave Bird straight away here, and it's just a matter if those Dragon Breaths are going to get her, because this will debuff her. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I reckon that's 1 HP there. What a game. All right, let's look at Chipsy versus Hawk in a match here. Looks like we're going to be in Master League for this one as well. And Gigalith has made and has a great lead here with the Gigalith. So swaps out. That Waterfall Gyarados comes in and, well, this Dialga's an absolute wall to that. It can probably farm all the way down if it wants to. It is going to throw the Iron Head just to make sure of things. Doesn't want to take any charge moves or risks. Chipsy's decided to shield. Makes me think this could be an Outrage coming through, but does Hawk know it is? He might match shields. He has. Yeah, it's an Outrage coming through. He can look to farm all the way down now, and Hawk's looking in a terrific position here. Gigalith's really set the win up here, that's for sure. Alright, what's Chipsy got in the back here? He's gone into the Dragonite. That's fair enough. Is he going to... This Iron Head's coming through. He's going to have to shield this, but he might be looking for an aggressive farm down on the Dialga, but he wouldn't want to do too much. Those Dragon Breaths will... Jeez, they're absolutely chunking away. Anyway, he's throwing the move here. I'd say that Hawk lets this one go and lets Gigalith run right on that Dragonite again. He's going to try and get to the Dragon Claw and does, so this will do some good chip damage. And he's just got to hope whatever he's got in the back can take care of things. But Mewtwo's got a shield, so I don't think there's too much he can do here. This Heavy Slam's coming through. This will do some good chip damage, and hopefully he just goes straight into Mewtwo, and a Side Strike will finish things off. Here he does. Coming through. He's actually got Ice Beam on this thing. That's crazy, and he's going to go for it by the look. So he'll look to shield this, because it'll probably be Earthquake, the last hurrah. And this Ice Beam, super effective, coming through. Bang, see you later. Really hard lead there, couldn't fight back, and comfortable win for Hawk. Alright, let's go on to the next game. We've got Chipsy versus Jacknarch in the second one here. Looks like this one might be an Ultra League game. So let's see how we go. Really good win by Jacknarch in his last one against Salibra. Really close, tightly fought game, but he's got a horrible lead here. Goes into the Poliwrath though, and Chipsy's gone into the Alola Muck here, so a very good chance to win switch back here. And he's going the power-up punches too, so he's just ramping his way up here. Another power-up punch coming through. Chipsy will know not to shield, but tell you what, these mud shots, super effective, and now they're hitting a lot harder than they were before. Setting himself up for a big win here. Doesn't shield, calls the Dark Pulse bait too. That's incredible. No, he's throwing the Ice Punch here. Jeez, he's looking in really good shape here. Another power-up punch coming through. Oh, and he's got the shield too. So look, if it's the last hurrah here. If he shields this, I reckon it's game over, but he hasn't. So what's he going to do here? He's going to have to throw. Yeah, if he'd shielded that with his ramped up power-up punch thing going, he probably could have made a meal of the back line here. So Chipsy's still got a chance here. He can look to farm down with Machamp, and as we know, Shadow Machamp's an absolute beast. He'll probably need to swap out here. He's throwing the cross-chop bait and gets it. So now he's swapping out. Oh, had the move stored, so perfect play here. Throws the Weather Ball to grab the other shield. And in comes Umbreon. Now, looking at that Umbreon, it's not quite maxed out, but, geez, this thing will take a few hits. So, if you need to go and get a drink or something to eat, go grab it now. I'll let you know how this goes, but this could take a little while. So, another move coming through. Foul play here, chipping away. I reckon Chipsy's plan here might be to just get this Umbreon low enough that he can farm it down with the Machamp and then throw the Rock Slide at the Dragonite. So he probably won't shield here, I don't think. Dark Pulse coming through, that KOs. And, yep, this should just be the Dragon Claw. That's coming through. And, yeah, I get the feeling that Dragonite's not running Dragon Breath, so I might need to TM that one too there, John. And unfortunately, that Umbreon's no good. Alright, so summary for Tier B. Great start by Eddie Mitts and Chipsy there. Everyone else is sort of sitting mid-table at the moment, but room for improvement, and there'll be some great games next round. All right, let's dig into Tier C. We're going to start with Captain B versus Semi-Naked Chef here. Captain B still probably seething from dropping with some poor results. He'll be looking to win this one. All right, looks like we're in Master League here. So we've got Dragonite on the lead. Pretty neutral matchup here. That Dragon Breath's going to be doing some significant damage, but Landorus, as we know, has that Rock Slide, and Mudshot just charges moves so quickly. So be interesting to see how they play this. Rock Slide coming through, that does a hell of a lot of damage for a nerf move on Dragonite, and another one coming through now. It's very spammy. Captain B looks like he's going to get the shield here, and everything's looking good. He should get to another move. He can probably afford a shield here too if you'd like, because we know he's going to outpace this Dragonite, but he lets it go. And in he comes with the Dialga and farms down. Swaps out there, goes into Mewtwo. Well played. It's going to throw the Side Strike here, and that's a resisted move, and it's taken off half the Heatran's health there. Just crazy how OP Mewtwo is with that attack stat it's got. Shields a Flamethrower here. Now, with all shields down, and he's got some energy on that Dialga in the back too, Captain B, so I think he's making a pretty big play here, and he draws the second shield. So yeah, that Dialga he's got with energy is probably going to be able to sort the rest of this match out. Let's see what happens. Flamethrower goes through. Unfortunately, Heatran doesn't get to its moves very quickly, so he'll look to farm down all the way here, and he's going to drop a big Draco Meteor on this Dialga. Here we go, coming through now, and then he'll be able to Dragon Breath down. This is going to look nasty. Turn away now, folks. Bang, see you later. And one Dragon Breath finishes that off. Great game. Bit of a grudge match, this one. I had to turn the audio off that was sent with this footage. There was a lot of teasing backwards and forwards. I might include it next time if they go at it again for round 2. We've got a Diggers on the lead versus a Venusaur. Pretty neutral here. Fire Punch is going to do some damage, but swaps into the Beedrill there, Mrs. Smithy, and in comes Charizard, pretty much torching this thing, but let's see what happens here. He throws the Drill Run. That would be resisted, but he's going for an aggressive farm down here. He might even double shield. Hopefully he doesn't shield this move, but if he does, still good play here. He's going to have a ton of energy, and he's going to be keeping Switch, so we'll see what happens here. The Diggers comes back in. See what he decides to throw. Is he going to bait straight up? No, he's going the Dragon. Oh, he's going the Dragon Claw. So yeah, well played, baiting there. This could be the Blast Burn coming through now. She's not going to shield. No, another Dragon Claw. Fair enough. And see what she decides to do. No, he's got to his. This should be a Blast Burn. He's definitely got the energy for it. He's about to die. Drops a Blast Burn. Bang. See you later. Diggers is not looking healthy. She's throwing the Fire Punch here to get rid of it. That should just about be enough. And in comes the Venusaur. Another Fire Punch coming through. Venusaur's a bit squishy, but not that squishy. Can probably almost Vine Whip down here, but well done, Mrs. Smithy, not giving him the chance. Oh, but he's got a Scrafty in the back, so she's throwing the Shadow Bone here, hopefully trying to get a debuff going, but it's resisted move. Scrafty can just cruise through here. She's going to have to call whether or not it's Foul Play or Power Up Punch. Looks like she's not shielding, and it's a Foul Play, unfortunately, so that's a bit of bad luck there. She's throwing the Bone Club this time. Just trying to get some chip damage, but it's not looking good at this stage. And he's going to throw here in a minute. Just gets to the move. Probably just a Power Up Punch, but she's going to have to try and keep this thing alive. Here's a Power Up Punch. And let's see if this Venusaur can finish off the job. It's going to have a move. She's quickly throwing the Bone Club here. Won't be enough to KO, but this is going to be a super tight game. Someone may not be getting dinner tonight. And, yep, it comes through. And I don't think that Diggers has got energy, so I think it's going to be able to Vine Whip down here. And let's see what... Oh, my God, so close. Well played. All right, now someone's not getting dinner tonight for sure. Post Malone versus Ducey in Tier C. Let's see how these guys go. Both of them new to the draft league. Hopefully they're having a bit of fun. All right, we've got Tropius and Umbreon. Pretty neutral matchup here. Umbreon's obviously a tank, but Tropius is definitely not a lightweight itself and gets to its moves pretty quickly. So first move coming through here is Dark Pulse. Now, Doesn't look like that Umbreon's running Snarl either, so I'm not sure what the go is there. So another interesting moveset being run today. But don't need to worry here. This game's definitely going to be close so far. Dark Pulse coming through, that'll almost KO, and the fast move after does. Alright, come in here. The Umbreon can't really hurt Azu. It can just come in and farm up a ton of energy, so good strategy here by Dus. Lost the lead though, so we'll just have to see if he's got a good reply for this Azumarill. And he's got Clefable there, so take neutral damage from the fairy move here. Is that Pound? Is that Clefairy running Pound? I'm not sure what move it's running there. It's definitely not Charm, so this is going to be a bit of a nightmare matchup for the Clefable, and it's probably not going to get to a move for a little while, but gets to one now. Duos is looking to shield here, keep this thing healthy. It's got a fair bit of energy on it, and beautiful swap there on the move. And what into? Oh, Reggie. Beautiful swap there. And I tell you what, it is not looking good for Doocy now, because one flash cannon, and he's shielding. So, yeah, I don't see how he can win this game. Next flash cannon's going to KO. Oh, he's swapped. Yeah, this will one-hit KO here. The flash cannon on the... he's gone Focus Blast. Oh, dear. Focus Blast obviously resisted by the Ghost typing. Flash Cannon on an Ice type and a Fragile Ice type would have been enough. Let's see if he learns from the mistake. The game's not over yet, but that was pretty much going to be it. He could have then Flash Cannon the Azu and it was all over, but gets the right move now. And look, one play rough's not going to be enough here, so it's going to be a race to the move. Flash Cannon versus the play rough. Who's going to get there first here? Oh, he's got to the play rough. This could be just enough to get through. I think he's maybe 1 or 2 lock-ons away, so that was a super tight game. And unfortunately, let's watch these two duke it out. Pound versus Bubble Beam debuffed. Anyway, some good games there. Tier C is looking pretty interesting at this stage. But yeah, spread of the points, but Semi-Naked Chef looking good. And Dulcie topping the table there. So let's get into the games for next week. We've got some interesting ones there. Semi-Naked Chef versus Mrs. Smithy is going to be a great one. Sally Bra versus Chipsy, I'm really looking forward to there. And in Tier A, we've got Piccolo versus Cactus, which is always going to be a good one. And I always enjoy Telford versus Antag. So join us next week. We'll see you then.